What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here. Today I'm back with a Fortnite video. In today's video I will be ranking every single battle pass skin except for season 1, just because I don't think that was really an official battle pass. If you guys disagree, it's cool, but this is my channel. This is what I'm going to do. But I'll be ranking all of these battle pass skins from worst to best. So I want everyone to tell me what your favorites are and your least favorites are in the comment section. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. Turn on your notifications and subscribe, because I will be streaming a ton. So we have 17 skins in all the battle passes. I'm going to have 16 spots because I put the blue Squire and Royal Knight together. But at our number 16 spot, I had to give it to the squad leader. I think he's one of the ugliest skins ever to be added into this game. He looks really dumb, like I talked about earlier. Like he's cockeyed and his design is super simple, and he just doesn't look like a character I ever want to use. Even if I'm not looking at his face, which is a very distracting, ugly, disgusting sight. Okay, that might be a little bit mean, but honestly, I hate this skin. I think it's a horrible tier 2 skin. But even if I'm not looking at his face and looking at his back, I think his design's just a little bit too simple for me to really get behind for a second to last skin you get in this battle pass. You have to grind your ass off to get this skin. I don't think it's worth it for this one. But at our number 15 spot, I gave it to the blue Squire and Royal Knight. These ones are never going to move up in my mind. They're some of the worst skin designs in this game. Their colors are disgusting, they don't stand out, and if you think they stand out, they don't stand out in a good way. But for me, they just kind of are very bland and ugly, grayish, bluish, blackish colors that don't stand out enough, and the design just isn't really cool at all, in my opinion. But at our number 14 spot, we have another first tier skin. We have Mission Specialist. This came from season 3. This was the first skin you got. And honestly, comparing it to the Moonwalker and the Dark Voyager, it doesn't compare. It really doesn't. Those are so much better than him, and I feel like he deserves this number 14 spot. So we have at our number 15 and 14 spot, we have the two first tiers from season 3 and season 2. At our number 13 spot, I gave it to Rust Lord. I think this is actually a pretty underrated skin. I know a lot of trolls use it who use Take the L all day, and a bunch of bad players use it, but it doesn't really matter. I still think the design is good, and people should respect it a little bit more. I really like this design. I just had to put it all the way at this number 13 spot because I think the 12 below it are better skins. At my number 12 spot, I had to give it to Moonwalker. I think Moonwalker is good. Maybe if like this battle pass came out now, I think Moonwalker might be a little bit higher, but honestly, now that we've seen this skin for such a long time, I just don't think this astronaut theme is really gonna live on much longer unless someone's just using a Dark Voyager. And that's a little bit higher up on this list, but Moonwalker, pretty good looking skin, definitely better than the Mission Specialist, but not good enough to really knock out anyone else on this list. So at our number 11 spot, I gave it to Technique, and I think this is a really clean looking skin. Unlike the squad leader, I feel like this skin is actually a skin like I could use. Maybe it's not the best skin in the world, but you know, you can use it as that average skin that kind of looks cool. It kind of reminds you of Subway Surfer. I like the hood and the hat on, and the only thing I wish is you could take off the hoodie and take off the hat and see her colored hair, because I think she has pink colored hair, which is pretty cool, but we can't see that. I still do like this design, and it really goes well with the spray paint. Like if you wanted to use spray paint with this character, it looks like this character would be spray painting a bunch of different things. At my number 10 spot, I had to give it to the Battlehawk. I think this is a really good first tier skin. This came with the Carbide, but the Battlehawk, it's one of the most badass looking skins. I feel like they could have switched this skin, the Battlehawk, with the squad leader, and I would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have been amazed. I feel like maybe a girl skin should have gotten that second spot, or even the number 1 overall spot. We'll get into that later, but honestly, the Battlehawk is way more badass than the squad leader. He doesn't look dumb. He looks like he knows what he's doing, and I really like his design, especially when I'm using him. And sometimes when you use a skin, it doesn't look as good as from the front. You know, the front design can be amazing, but it's really the back design that you're going to be looking at the most of the time you're using it, not if not all of the time. So at my number 9 spot, I gave it to Carbide, and I feel like this skin is absolutely insane, and it's going to be insane from now on. I really do. Once people are getting to that level 65 mark and getting all the armor on this guy, I think he could move up to maybe a 5th, a 4th, a 3rd spot. I don't really know, but I think this guy really compares to Omega, and I really like this skin design. I want everyone to tell me what you think about this skin. What level are you currently? I'm currently level 18, so I only have 1 piece of armor. At 20, I get another. At 30, you get another piece of armor. At 40, and then I think at 65. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, off by a couple levels on one of those. But there's 5 pieces of armor that you can equip on this guy, and I think it'll make him look a lot more badass. We just haven't seen any gameplay on that yet. At my number 8 spot, I give it to the Sparkle Specialist. I think this one holds a pretty special spot in my heart. It's a great skin. It really resembles the Bright Bomber in my opinion. It's like a cheaper version of the Bright Bomber. So if you got this, I would suggest just going out and rocking it. Not many people are going to rock it, and it does look good. I really think it does. And it's definitely going to stand out with the skins people are using right now. So go test it out. Trust me, Sparkle Specialist is one of my favorites. It's been one of my favorites for a while. But at our number 7 spot, I had to give it to the Dark Voyager. I think the Dark Voyager is going to be one of those classic choices some people are going to use from time to time. I hope to see it every once in a while. I've been seeing a lot of Reapers recently, but honestly, I don't know when that will die out, when we'll stop seeing those Reapers. I haven't really seen many Dark Voyagers, and I was streaming for about 5 hours in total today, or yesterday actually, the first day the season 4 battle pass came out, and I just haven't seen many Dark Voyagers. But I feel like this is going to be that OG pick, one of the most badass skins inside this game. You know, I've been talking shit about this one. Maybe it was because I got sick of it, but you know, I have to throw some respect on this skin. It's amazing. At my number 6 spot, I gave it to, okay, this is a surprising one maybe. I gave it to Omega. I think Omega is a great skin, and with his armor, maybe he'll move up. He'll move up to the number 1 spot, maybe the 2, 3, 4, who knows? But right now he's at number 6, and I feel like these skins are going to definitely change up the game as we know it. Right now, we have skins that can't really be customized except for these two, Carbide and Omega. So I really hope to see more of this in the future. I really like I like the grind for it. I want to keep grinding so I can get these skins, you know, get some new skins along the way, new emotes, new gliders. It's really fun. It's a really fun time right now. So honestly, Fortnite, thank you for doing this, and you get a sick badass pickaxe once you hit that level 65 mark, and I'm so excited to hopefully do that soon enough. But at my number 5 spot, I gave it to the Black Knight. I feel like the Black Knight needs and deserves our respect. He is a staple of Fortnite, and he has changed the game. He's the first black skin for the last tier, and that's the pattern we've seen. We've seen Reaper, we've seen Omega after the Black Knight. All of those were the last tier, and all of them have been black. We'll see if they follow that trend. I don't necessarily know if I want them to, but I think the Reaper, the Black Knight, and Omega they're all pretty good skins, I would have to say. But at my number 4 spot, this might be surprising to some of you, I gave it to the Reaper. I honestly love the Reaper's design. I think it's a very nice looking skin. It's one of the most creative to this day. Let's say no one used it except for you. No one knew about the skin and you were the only one to use it. They would think you are absolutely insane. Like this is one of the most unique skins inside this game, and I feel like it needs to be at this number 4 spot. But at my number 3 spot, I gave it to the Elite Agent. I think the Elite Agent made the biggest flip ever for my personal preference. So at first, I said this was my least favorite skin in the Battle Pass when the Season 3 Battle Pass first came out. But now it's one of my favorite skins in the game, and it's my favorite skin in the Season 3 Battle Pass by far. It has so many good combinations, and I love its look. What do you guys think about the Elite Agent? I know there's a ton of fans out there. So hashtag Elite Agent if you are a fan. At my number 2 spot, for a very controversial one, I gave it to Zoey. I think Zoey's going to be one of those picks that all these streamers and absolute tryhards are going to be using. I know I'm going to use this skin for a lot of different gameplay, so I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I am definitely looking forward to it. I can't wait to start using Zoey a little bit more. But at my number 1 spot, I had to give it to Valor as my favorite skin ever added as a Battle Pass skin. Right now, maybe it'll change up. Maybe, Carbide, I feel like, could make that jump to number 1 with his armor. I feel like he could. Maybe Omega could do that as well. Maybe Zoey when I see her in gameplay. Maybe I'll like her a ton, maybe I'll hate her. But I think at this moment in time, Valor is the best skin in this game, and I cannot wait to use her. She looks amazing. Tell me what you guys think. You guys completely disagree, or do you completely agree with my list? I really hope to see some comments telling me what you guys think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. I will see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.